Hey, what is up, YouTube? I am back with an updated counter guide for Cinderace, which is going to be in 7-star raid dens from January 13th through the 15th. I'm going to give you 3 builds that are basically guaranteed easy solos or great for team play for the raid. Also, if you're looking for people to take on the raid with, you can head over to my Twitch channel at The Blind Gamer TV. There, we're going to be helping people get their Cinderace if they haven't already gotten them, or just farming the raid for the reward. Let's get into these builds. All right, guys, and here we are doing a refresher on Cinderace's moveset for the raid. It's going to have high jump kick, pyro ball, acrobatics, and iron head, as well as using bulk up several times throughout the raid. And for our first counter, we are going with Slowbro. We're going to be using a psychic Tera, obviously, to take advantage of that boosted psychic damage, although we're not going to get a chance to actually terrestrialize during this raid because we're basically going to be aiming to one-shot them. We're going with the life orb there to give us that additional one-shot potential. For our move set, we're going to be running a stored power as our damaging move. We're going to be running psychic terrain to buff our psychic damage, and we're going to be using nasty plot to increase our special attack, as well as iron head to increase our defense. So the strategy for Slowbro is to go into the raid, use 3 iron defenses, 3 nasty plots, set up a psychic terrain, and then hit him with 1 heavy hitting stored power. For EVs and nature, you're going to want to go 252 in special attack and 252 in HP, as well as a modest nature. The ability doesn't matter here at all. All right, moving on to another great counter to Cinderace. We've got Armarouge. We're going to be wanting to use a Psychic Tera there, of course. For the item, you can use whatever you want. I'm using leftovers here to help me recover some health while I'm setting up. For the moveset, we've got Expanding Force to hit hard. We've got Psychic Terrain to set up our Psychic Terrain. Acid Spray is great for lowering the special defense of Cinderace or any Pokemon they're using it against, as well as Calm Mind to increase our special attack and special defense. Now, Cinderace won't be using any special moves, but Calm Mind will be good for setting up that special attack. Armarouge is great for soloing, but even better for team play, as you can have the Armarouge hit the Cinderace with Acid Spray to bring down that special defense, making it easier for Slowbro or other Pokemon to take it down in one shot once they're completely buffed up. Obviously, you have Calm Mind there to buff yourself, Psychic Terrain in case nobody else is running it, and then Expanding Force as your nuke. You're going to want a modest nature and HP and special attack maxed out at 252. Obviously, you want to hyper train your HP and your special attack for all these Pokemon, as well as their defense and special defense. Speed does not matter for Tera raids. And for the ability, you're going to want Flash Fire, as in case Cinderace happens to hit you with any fire type moves, it basically does nothing. Real quick, guys, if you're finding this video informative and useful, do please consider subscribing and leaving a like on the video. This lets me know that the content I'm making is content you guys want to keep seeing. You can also leave a comment down below with any suggestions you'd like for me to cover in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Let's get back to the builds. Finally, we have Espathra here, also a Psychic type Pokemon running a Psychic Tera. You can see a trend here. We are running the Shell Bell, as we might be doing a little bit of damage in setting up for our allies. Of course, we can also use this solo, but I'm going to be using Espathra personally to help support the people on my stream, make it easier for a lot of people that have Slowbro to take it down pretty easily. For our moveset, we've got Lumina Crash there, which is going to be reducing the special defense of Cinderace, so that gives you another option to reduce the special defense and do some damage as well. It'll also go through the shield if it's up. I'm running Reflect as a turn 1 move to reduce the physical damage taken by myself and my teammates. Calm Mind is there to obviously buff your special attack. The special defense there isn't going to make a difference for this raid. And then Feather Dance to reduce the Cinderace's attack. You're going to want a modest nature, special attack, and HP for your EVs. The ability here, competitive, is actually really good because anytime that Cinderace or the opposing Pokemon increases their stats, you also get those stat increases. So when it makes itself more physically bulky, you become more physically bulky, which works perfectly with Reflect and Feather Dance to basically make you last the entire raid without any problem. Also, for a fun honorable mention, we've got Pelipper. You can run a Water Tera and a Damp Rock. You want the ability Drizzle, which is going to basically make it rain for the duration of the raid, as it shouldn't take you more than 8 turns to take it down. And the move you really want to be spamming is just Chilling Water. That's going to reduce the Cinderace's attack stat if you don't have somebody else to do that, or somebody up with Reflect. So it's a great support Pokemon. You're not going to want to invest in special attack here. You want to go with HP and defense to make it as bulky as possible. All right, guys, and with that being said, that is it for our counter guide for Cinderace. It's pretty simple. 3 builds plus a little bonus one there for some cheesy fun if you want to use it. Again, if you don't have anybody to run this raid with, or you don't have the appropriate Pokemon setup and you would like some help, check out my Twitch channel over at The Blind Gamer TV. I stream several times a week, and I will be streaming Friday and Saturday for this event. If you liked the video, leave it a like. If you loved it, subscribe, and leave a comment down below letting me know something else you'd like me to cover in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. With that being said, guys, thanks for coming by. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.